Good morning and welcome back to Hutch's Homestead. This video is made possible by the Most High, Yahweh, our Elohim. And today, I know I was giving you guys an update on the chicks and the keets. And real quick, I'm just gonna let Amber show you. They're gonna get some mealworms here.
It is breakfast time.
Breakfast time for the chicks, which who are doing phenomenal. Look at these guys, they're going crazy.
We're so excited.
You gonna put in something in there? Let's see. So chicks are gonna get some mealworms as they start devouring them. There we go.
They'll like chase each other around. Once they see one that gets it, they'll like run after it. It's like crack for chickens right now.
Yeah, we're giving them mealworms, a little extra supplement protein. And so I know, I forgot what I was just saying, but basically I was giving you guys an update on the keets and the chicks. From last week, I'm just getting out of the sun here, it's getting pretty hot in the sun. I'm going to input a couple little updates from last weekend because we ended up losing, I think I was saying in the updates, unfortunately we ended up losing a few keets, about, how many did we end up losing? About 7 or 8 of them? 7. We ended up losing 7. We had 16, we lost 7. And Amber was talking to the guy who hatched them, and he said basically it was too much stress from the dramatic change during shipping from hot and cold. We were in the middle of a heat wave, and they came from Pennsylvania, and we think it was just too much for them. They're very sensitive. The chicks were doing phenomenal. The keets are about half the size of the chicks, and these little guys, but they're doing phenomenal now. So we got another 10. And I think what also helped a lot is that the older keets, which are only about a week older, they showed these little guys what to do, what to eat, not to freak out too much. And I think it helped their transition into their new home a lot better. Because these are already 48 hours, we're over 48 hours in with these little guys. You can see some of them are a little bit smaller than the bigger ones. And they're doing great. They're eating well. They're pooping, because some of them were having issues pooping too. Amber was doing a little bit of emergency surgery. She was having to squeeze them, get them to poop, clean off. They were getting crusty butts. What was it called again, Amber? Huh? What's the butt thing called?
Pasty butt.
Pasty butt?
Yep.
Pasty butt. They were getting pasty butts. And some of them could not poop, and that's how we lost a couple extras. So, luckily these ones all seem to be doing really well. I think they're eating well, and their bowel movements are going good. So right now everybody's doing good. I'll input those other updates, or I might not, because it is what it is, right? But today what we got in store is we need to run to the store, get some stuff, some more medicated chick food. But we need to do some maintenance on the Kubota today. We got to do the 50-hour service. We finally hit 50 hours on that. So we need to do oil change, some hydraulic filter, oil filter, just some maintenance on that. And then also too, I got a small cart that we need to put together from Harbor Freight. Shout out to Harbor Freight again, because I love going to that store every other day basically. But we need to put that together because we cleaning up the chicken poop, because it's sand. We sift it out and we put it into a 5-gallon 5-gallon bucket. But obviously when there's sand in there, it gets pretty heavy. And somebody right here likes to eat chicken poop. Right, Oakley?
It's delicious.
I'm gonna walk away because he's embarrassed. But so anyway, so we were dumping it out in the pasture right here next to the pens, and somebody was going and finding it every time and eating a lot of it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it in a cart and take it on with the 4-wheeler, take it out to the woods, in one of our dumping spots. So that way she won't really be able to find it. So stick around, and we'll do some maintenance when we get back from going to the stores, and we'll put that cart together, and we'll see what else we get into. So hang around. All right, so just rinsed off the tractor. Needed a good rinsing. So now we're going to get into the 50-hour service on it. And I haven't done it before, obviously. This is my first tractor, so we'll see how it goes. I'm going to be watching some YouTube videos on how to do it, and hopefully it goes smooth. We know how that always goes for us. But here it is, getting ready. and Amber's gonna help me out per usual. And we'll see how much or how easy it is or how difficult it is. I don't know. With our luck, it's gonna be turned into a major project and shit show. Yeah, so we're hoping it's not that, but we will see what how it goes. All right, so keep watching and we'll see how smoothly it goes. Make your bets now. And we are done with the 50-hour service, which was changing our Kubota L series L3302, 33 horsepower gear drive. It's not a hydrostatic, so there's a little bit less to do, which is nice. Gear drive is better anyway. Argue me with that. But we changed the oil filter, drained them. There's 2 drain pan holes on each side. Changed the hydraulic fluid filter and replaced it back here in the back. So surprisingly, it actually went really smooth. I ended up, luckily ahead of time, I bought these off Amazon, these oil filter wrenches, which are like, they tighten as you crank it, instead of like those other ones. Like this is what I use on my motorcycle, on my mower. This stupid thing sucks. And then what I used to do is, I used to have one of these that would go into it, but I ended up drilling a hole into it and putting a screw in so it would lock it in and unlock them. Because if you ever change to oil filters, how often, or 90% of the time, that's the worst part, is getting that filter on or pretty much off, usually because it's like seized on there. But these were actually really good to get off. So luckily, yeah, not too much effort there. Amber, what do you think? How'd that go?
Surprisingly, Yah was watching out for us. Not surprisingly, he was, but surprisingly easy. Yah was watching out for us. Let me rephrase that. It was good. It was much better than.
Besides, yeah, the only part was there's a lot of pressure in there, so it shot out to the side. Better
than our tire changing experience.
Yeah, way smoother than we were changing those tires on the riding mower. But yeah, so anybody, I would recommend doing it yourself. This was super easy. Unless you want to take it all the way in. But for the 50 hour, now it's good to 400 hours, so I don't have to do anything for a long time. Might have checked the air filter, and depending on how dusty and dirty it gets, fuel filter. I treat my diesel, so it should not get junked up. I use the stable. Where is it? Where is it?
Right there on we need to clean the shop.
Yeah, we need to clean the shop. I put this in it in my stable, so that way too, it keeps water separated and won't junk up the filter and other stuff. So I put that in every 5-gallon jug of diesel that I get. But yeah, so project this week is going to be, because it's supposed to finally break, we're going to be in the 70s for the first time in probably 2 or 3 months. And it's supposed to rain, so hopefully that means that we can clean up this shop, and we want to get rid of this big monstrous table, clean up a lot of this crap stuff over there, and that'll be a fun one. That'll be a good time lapse for us cleaning that crap up. But I'm gonna go take this for a spin, make sure everything's working good, and then we'll see if we end up putting together that other thing. We'll check what time it is, we'll see how everything's going. So keep watching. All right, so I'm taking her for a quick spin. I'm putting it into high gear and 4th gear, letting her open up and letting her eat a little bit. I just want to get the oil, making sure that there's no pressure changes, everything is good. So I'll open up and I'll let you guys watch real quick. Let's see. the lower gear, otherwise it's stall going up the hill. Now, you don't do this with one hand. Alright. Set our park. Oh, we gotta put it all the way in neutral. But yeah, so little service done. Came out pretty dang good, I'd say. So, what time is it, Amber?
I think it went to. Very happy with how it went. It's 225.
225? Well, let's see if we can put get this little cart here. This is the cart I was talking about.
We also still have to do the mechanic.
We still have to put that together. That's going to be this week project that I was talking about. When it's not really hot, but we got to move some chicken poop. And the good thing is it'll either attach, I think, on the back of this, right here, or on the back of this. I bought a riser that goes about 3 inches up, and that way it'll hopefully give it a little bit more
It looks like it's
room.
the same whole circumference.
That's what she said. But otherwise, yeah, because we didn't want this to reach out and or hit this with the cart. But we'll see. We'll test it out. But we'll get cracking on that right now. Alright, so we're going to go pull up and check to see how the little cart works.
We got too much shit. Good job, Oakley. Yeah. Does it really matter in a trailer this size? Negative. Yep.
Pause it. Let's test this out. Hit it a little bit. Let's see.
We're gonna have to take that off, I think. Because otherwise it's gonna hit the sprayer. probably it's on that angle.
I can't. You want to go reach in there?
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go.
Get in.
Yeah. Just gotta get it all the way.
No, just put it where it just clicks once.
Okay.
One click. One click. That way, otherwise, it would be impossible to get out. All right, here, hold this. Let's see. Let's see. Now, see if you can roast it in the sun. 1,000 degrees. Wow.
And we're off. Yep. Can't really tell. Yeah, I mean, one looks kind of bent up, but we'll see, because the, what happened was the hitch rotated to the right or the left.
Out there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so pulled it in. Let's see.
So that's why that one looks, you know.
Ah, yeah. So I bent that back. I mean, it doesn't look, I don't think it looks bad. I don't think it damaged it or anything, I don't think. Okay. But, well, there you have it. We put together this this cart. It actually wasn't too bad to put together. Give it an hour, hour and a half. Yeah, so we did the tractor maintenance, already pulled it back in the shop. That's a little thing on the back that slides out. Little dump gate. And if you, there's a pin here that if we pull this out, let's see, let's pull out this pin. And I do this, it's a dump trailer. Ta-da. Look at that. So, but, well, just another day doing some random stuff on the homestead. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with us. And I gotta get this thing back in. Let's see. Where's the... Not one. There we go. All right. Well, so I appreciate you guys hanging out and watching all this with us today. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take care.